Hey guys, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're going to open all of my Void Shards, every single one of them, in hopes to get this guy, Tormund, because he's times 10 and it's also double rates just now. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other champions I prefer over Tormund, but realistically I've got a good chance of getting him and he's a champion I've wanted for a while. So I'm not going to hang about guys, let's just crack on with 73 Voids we're going to open today. I really wish they made it 10 times for Void, because it takes a long time to open 73 shards individually. That is why I'm just going to get on with the video, because it's going to take ages otherwise. Straight off the bat we got a Skull Crown. Now that is an awesome first pull. I've got tons of them, don't get me wrong, I don't need another Skull Crown, but she is like one of the top tier damage dealers in the game. Now incidentally, before you guys start pulling your shards, always check a couple of things. So it's glowing purple, but it doesn't always mean that it's gone live or the right thing's gone live. So the best way to check is it's got 2 times chances here, and hit the I button, and you can also check your legendary and epic rates are both increased by double, and you've got the 10 times on here, so everything is all good. So also we do have the mercy system in play now, so I don't know if this was maybe a few weeks ago this got introduced. If you have 200 summons without a legendary for any ancient or void shard, every shard after that you've got an extra 5% increase. So if you open 200 without a legendary, you're going to be pretty pissed, but at least it's something if you do get pretty bad RNG that you will get a legendary out of it. 2 epics in a row, and we've got a Warcaster as well. Now that is another top tier clan boss epic right there. I've already got Warcaster. To be honest, this is the problem when you get to this level of the game, as I think I have every single Void in the game, epic wise, apart from Basher, who I actually, I think I used him for a fusion not long ago. I wish I didn't, because Basher's really good, and he would have been really handy for faction wars for me, but I managed to do it anyway. So Dilgol, I've not really had a proper look at him before, but he doesn't really look up to much. Incidentally, I released a video yesterday if you guys want to check it out. It is the top 5 Void champions you can actually pull. Check that guy out, he's a really cool skin. Not a great champion, but cool skin. Top 5 Void champions you can pull from shards right now. So for me at the moment, this is one of the new guys again, and he's again super cool skin. I mean, how cool is that? This guy could definitely be a legendary with that skin. Again, I haven't really looked at his abilities, but I don't think he's supposed to be amazing. So Necrit, the Great or whatever his name is, he's number 1 for me in this pool. The chances of getting him are so unbelievably low, but you got to aim high. Who have we got now? We've got the second Skull Crown of the day. Wow, yeah. So many people would open Skull Crown, it'd be like a game changer for them as well. It's a sad thing. Dagger, I don't think yeah, that's another one of the kind of newer ones. Don't think that's too bad a champion. So Necret, obviously Siphi's right up there. Do not have Siphi yet. He's actually really good, that guy, that little dwarf is fantastic. We're pulling the epics like no tomorrow anyway. Actually, you know what, I don't think I have that last epic, that dwarf. I should have probably looked over him more, I don't think I actually have him. So that's actually a good pull, because I think he is pretty useful in quite a few areas of the game. I'm just going to quickly... So yeah, I probably should have checked this guy over when I pulled him, because I wasn't really paying attention properly, but this guy is, if I'm thinking... Yeah, he's the one who puts on the 25% weaken and the decreased defense on his A3, and it's potentially a 4-turn cooldown, 100% chance when booked. Yeah, this guy's super strong for spiders. Could potentially be decent in clan boss, but doesn't have that. He doesn't have the poisons that something like Fane does. She's really good for clan boss, but this guy's a very strong champion. Yeah, this is a cool ability as well. So this guy's actually really good. I'm gonna build this guy up. Actually, that's definitely the best pull so far. Okay, not much use. And another rare. We got going Interceptor. What do you guys think anyway? Comment below anything you would like to pull that you're really hoping for. I suppose my best Void at the moment I would probably say is Krisk. I do have Kratraxa 2 of actually. That's the worst thing about this game is like, especially with Void Legendaries, they're so hard to get. And if you pull a dupe, especially a dupe that you don't want, it's real soul destroying. Because Kratraxa is an amazing champion, but I don't think you need 2 of her really in any situation. Because she can do so much damage on her own, having 2 is just totally overkill. We're rattling through the shards now, guys. But yeah, I think that might be the only dupe Void Legendary we've got. So Towering Titan, very cool looking champion, not so great actually. He's okay. He's a bit of a nightmare when you face him in the Doom Tower, realise he's got some abilities that cause problems. Also, I do have another dupe. I've got dupe Santas, which is a pretty good champion to have dupes of. Gala Longbraids, now that is a great champion. She was basically the champion that won Faction Wars in Dwarfs for me. I wasn't using her. I had 2 Mountain Kings actually, a dupe Mountain King. I keep getting dupes of everything. And I was using that and then just kind of slept on this girl. And she basically single-handedly won me Faction Wars Stage 21. So super strong, really hits hard, and she can be used in Arena as well. I've seen people in Plat using Gala Longbraids quite often. Tender, one of the best rares in the game actually. I've done a video on her actually if you want to check that out too. This is the next guy I'm building up actually. I've actually got him at 5-star, I'm just about to 6-star him. This guy is going to be the saving grace for Ogren tribes for Faction Wars, I believe. Because he's got that revive, there's just nobody with a decent heal and revive in Faction Wars for the Ogren tribes, so this guy's a godsend for them. I think that's probably why they put him into the game. And the fact that he's a rare is really cool as well. But yeah, check that video out, that will come out pretty soon. And we've got Seer, the best wave clear in the game. That's actually really cool because I've only got 1 Seer, and I was kind of wanting to play about with 2 Seers actually. That's cool, that's only the 2nd Seer I've ever pulled, so really happy with that one. And Umbral Enchantress, no, not Umbral, she's got the same skin as Umbral, but it's Padma. So Padma was one of the first clan boss champions I used. I think she was the first Void champion I ever opened. That wasn't a rare obviously. And she's got a great decrease attack actually, one of the best in the game actually. And she can hit pretty damn hard actually. This ability here hits really hard, but she doesn't really get used anywhere now, I have to admit. You used to see her quite a lot in various different applications of the game. Exemplar, we are definitely pulling the epics, just not getting that legendary love yet. So I mean, we're only opening 74 shards, so in theory it's only 1% chance, so you know, we're not looking at a massive chance to open a legendary here. I would like to think that I'll open 1 out of all these shards, but this is the sad thing about Raid, is I could open all these fairly easily and not open a single legendary. Which is the worst thing about Voids. I feel Void shards especially are overpriced just a tiny little bit. Draconis, I don't think I've seen that guy before, he must be a new one. I always keep track with all the kind of top champions that come out, but I'm really bad for not paying attention to a lot of the rares that come out and stuff, so I need to get a bit more involved in that. Steadfast Marshal. Obviously Warlord's right up there as well. I do not have Warlord yet, and he's 100% must for the team. Painkeeper, one of the most useful champions in the game for clan boss and stuff, and loads of like unkillable teams, top tier unkillable teams. So we're about halfway through the shards, and we've definitely got our share of the epics. Here's Dagger again. That's a cool skin, I like that. Kind of reminds me like Skyrim kind of stuff, like a stealthy kind of Skyrim character. Panthera Skinwalker, that's a newer one. I don't actually have this champion. I think I looked at this actually, and it's got a decent, well, it's not great, but it's a 3-hit turn meter decrease, which is always interesting. Perfect Veil. Reflect damage isn't that great though, that's the problem. Interesting champion, but I don't think that great. Cool skin again. The good old Stitched Beast, not what we're needing. Daywalker. And we got the Hardspucks again. Come on guys, we've got to get one legendary out of this, please. That would be really, really useful. Cold Heart, one, if not the best max HP champion in the game. I've already got like 4 of them maxed out, I think, so I don't think I need to max out a 5th one. That would be just a little bit cheesy. Mind you, I could max out a 5th one, then just put 5 straight in the spider and manual. Wouldn't be that much fun though. Come on guys, let's pull this legendary. Let's get the gods in our favour. Seducer, I've done a video on this guy. He's insanely good. One of the most underrated rares in the game, I believe. He sailed me through the Undead Hordes Faction Wars team. Really strong support champion. Ooh, another epic. Who have we got this time? We've got Battle Sage. Kind of meh. One of the less decent epics in the game for the Voids. It's not looking great, guys. We've only got 25 to go. 25 to go. And I don't have any idea how many Voids I'd opened before this. I think the last Void legendary I opened was my duplicate of Crutraxa, and I don't think I opened a lot of Voids before that, so it's not like I'm in the Mercy system yet, which is kind of frustrating. Fellhound. Fellhound's pretty good. Fellhound's a decent champion. Chevalier. Come on guys, come on. Let's just get that Necrit. Bring him out, bring him out. Bring him out. Ethos as well, actually. Now that Doom Tower's out, I notice a lot of people use Ethos for the kind of top fast teams. Rowan is not a good champion. As usual, we've got I think a summoning thing. Oh, Madame. There we go. That's a pull. I don't need her. I've got a few Madames already, but that is the best epic in the game. Definitely. This is a legendary in an epic skin. Yeah, it's so strong. I use her in my Platinum Arena team all the time. Unbelievably good champion. So that is a great pull for someone, just not me. I trade in all these epics for one of those legendaries right now, I'm afraid. Second Ripper Fist of the day. Come on. It's getting down to the... It always happens to me though, this happens at the end. I always get down to like the last few shards, and then I usually pull something in the last sort of 10. So I'm hoping that happens again today. I think the last lot, it was maybe 25 shards I opened, and I pulled Crutraxa on my second last one. But it was a dupe, so it was kind of bittersweet. It's not looking good, guys, not looking good at all. Tender again. Tender's extremely good. Nope. Rare's not what we're looking for. I have had God knows how many of these Draconis guys. And this is not what we're... Oh, another one of the Gear Grinders. Super cool champion. Again, don't really need him. Oh, I thought I just did the little pause there for a second. Lua's fantastic, actually. She's really good. I've not actually built Lua up yet. I've just seen her used quite a bit, and she can hit super hard. We've got the Malbranche, or however you pronounce it. Down to the last 10, guys. Come on, come on. Gods be with me. No, we're not looking for Fellhound, sorry. We are not looking for that Fellhound. We do not need a Broadmaw either. Broadmaw, actually, again, Faction Wars for me was godsend for the Lizardmen because he's a revive champion. It's a kind of pseudo revive, but it does work pretty well because it's only a 5-turn cooldown, so it's not incredible, and it's 2 random dead allies, but it is a revive of some sort. Who have we got now? Firstborn is useless. Right, the last 6. It's not looking too hot here, guys. I don't think we're going to pull, but we're pulling the epics at the end, and we've got another Maneater. I've already got 2, but that would be again another great pull for someone because this guy's your unkillable comps right here. Not so much use. Come on, come on. Last 5. Oh, they're all coming out now. Golden Reaper, pretty useless. Can we do it in the last 4? Can we do it in the last 4? That is not what we're looking for. We've got about 10 daggers out of this bloody pool. And Skytouch yeah, that's actually a really cool champion. Another really useful one for a lot of areas of the game. Last two. Okay, and we're gonna hit the final void shard. Is it gonna be? No, it's gonna be an epic, and it's gonna be the third skull crown of the day. So that is that, guys. That's like 70 odd void shards basically pulled through with absolutely nothing in terms of legendaries. Some top tier epics though. So it would depend who was opening this. I mean, if this was like a new account, now the account is sorted. But for someone like myself, it's really not what I'm needing. This is the sad part about this game. When you get to this level and you're looking for specific champs, it's pretty unlikely. So, but on the flip side of that, when you do eventually pull them, it makes it all the better. So it's part of the game. You can't really complain about it because it is RNG and that's how the game's built. But I've definitely got a couple of things I'm going to build off. I'm going to definitely build my second seer, and I'm going to play about with that new dwarf guy as well and use him for a spider team. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Just maybe put you off pulling all your void shards this weekend, and yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, have a great day, guys. Peace.